Hi everyone. One thing that I struggle with when I tell people that I'm graduating in April is to answer the question, so what is next with you? I want to answer with, I don't even have a clue. My youngest daughter, who is still at home, so going to school other than online is out of the question, and getting a job is also out of the question. When a friend told me that we learn a lot about family life educators in this class, I was completely turned off from taking this course. I had no desire to do that whatsoever. But after really reading what they do, how they do it, and why they do it, made me really excited to think about even a career as a family life educator. Today, everything that we read came into perspective for me. Living in a big city and being involved in the school system, I see a lot of sad things, as I'm sure most schools do. Today, as I was helping in the office, a little fourth grade girl came into the office because she had done something to get into trouble. As the principal was talking to her and told her that her parents needed to know what she had done, an automatic fear rushed over the girl. Tears and screaming and pleading that her parents couldn't find out. I am not sure what she had done, but I just wanted to give her a hug and tell her that everything was going to be okay. Once she started to do all of this, the principal took her into her office, where I'm sure they talked about the concerns why her parents wouldn't be able to find out. Today was my first day that I realized that this is what I want to change. I want to create programs and workshops that help individuals, couples, and families to come to me with a desire to change, to work with people who see something like this and come to me to prevent this from happening to them and those that they love. A big key in reading this week was prevention. How can we prevent the risk factors from happening? I have always dreamed of becoming an elementary school counselor. I have always had the desire to help those little souls when they have something going on in their lives. But today, for the first time, that changed. Being an elementary school counselor would mean that the kids that I would be working with already have a problem. They have already been placed in a situation that they simply cannot handle by themselves and need help working through it. Today, becoming a certified family life educator became something I needed to do, because by doing so, I can help prevent those situations and actions. In Appendix A, we learned that there is a principle of problems, that problems are best solved when family members are mentally and emotionally ready to grow, and when family members are feeling safe and valued. If we want to focus on preventative measures, we want to make sure that everyone is on the same page and that everyone feels comfortable. Today I asked myself, would this girl feel safe enough to meet with a family counselor and make family changes, or would she be too scared to speak up about what is happening in her home? Again, I'm not sure what happened or what even goes on in her home, but these are the feelings that I had. When the principal was done talking to the little girl, I don't know what the outcome was, but I asked her if she would be willing to let me set up a workshop at the school for families. She said that the school would have a great interest in that, but the parents wouldn't want much to do with it. It made me think back to chapter 2 when it says that the audience would be actively involved. How can you make an audience be actively involved so you can better your understandings by other people's personal experiences when they don't want to be there or when you can't even get them there? How do you market to parents to take part in a workshop or workshops when they have no interest? School activities always have such a large turnout at this school, but today I learned that parent-teacher conferences are almost extinct. So the activities that parents can come and let their kids just go have large turnouts. But when they have to face what's going on in real life, they want nothing to do with it. Parents, it seems, can care less about meeting with the teachers because they do not care about how behind their child is and how much they act up. This last year, the school that I help at just became a Title I school, meaning that most of the families are low income and some do not have permanent residence. They also score very low on their tests because they don't. A lot of kids are behind, and because of the No Child Left Behind Act, they still have to move forward a grade. Again, this is when I knew I had to make a change. These chapters have really helped me to see how the changes can be made, but marketing, such a big part of the reading that since the beginning, would be my biggest struggle, which when marketing is one of my biggest strengths. Throughout all the chapters that we have read as of yet, I have been drawn to all the marketing information. At the beginning, I was drawn to the workshop class because I'm comfortable in marketing. I worked in the wonderful world of marketing, and I know that if I did a workshop, that I would be able to market it and be successful in it. My sister and I even have a small business, and I know that for a fact that marketing can make or break you, that you can be successful or not successful at all, that you can be asked for personal guidance or you won't be asked for anything at all, which makes me ask the question again. How can an audience be actively involved when they don't want to be there or you can't get them there?